Hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. I hope I'm live. I have some weird message on YouTube. Okay, let me just see if I'm live and everything is okay. Go here. Oh, yeah, I'm live. Hello, everybody. Okay, hello. Hey, Dawn. Welcome to Craftmas. I think it's day 11. I am in my office here. It has rained for the last 24 hours here, and I am in heaven. Rained all last night. I woke up, it's rainy this morning, and I am looking forward to watching football today while it's raining outside. I think that is going to be a very nice day off. So I wanted to do a live this morning, quite honestly, because I don't want to edit. So I'm deep in December daily. I shoved all of my Christmas stuff, my Christmas album off my desk to the other side so I could make a card with you today. And I briefly saw this card. I'm not going to do it the way I saw it, but it did spark this idea. So what I have here is I have this, which we used this at the beginning of Craftmas. And I've used this more than I thought. I mean, I really liked this stamp, and it is one that I will more than likely keep. But I didn't think I would use it as much as I have. So we're going to use the same image, and I'm going to try. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do this, but we're going to try. Okay. So the other thing that I have here is I have this, which I got on the clearance rack. So the two things that I've used a ton that I picked up on the clearance rack from the refresh this month is this. I've used this glimmer paper a ton. And then I've used these gilded embellishments a ton in my December daily album. This year, I'm using these like crazy. So I'm glad I picked up so many packages of them. So this is sort of has a blue tint to it. I don't know, on camera with my lights, it's not coming up as blue as it kind of is. It really does have a blue tint to it. And so I'm going to try this. The other thing is that I'm going to do something really crazy, and I'm going to use this designer paper. This is Sun Prints. And I just have this, like, they're 6x12. But I needed like a blue design, like a blue designer piece. And I thought this would be good. In fact, the card I saw, I think they used, now that I'm looking at this paper, I think they used this one. So I want to use, I guess these are kind of both the same. Yeah. So this, there's not a darker, this would almost kind of work, but I just want a piece of blue. Okay, so I'm going to pull these, and then we're going to see what we can do. We're just going to see. Let's just see what we can whip up. Okay. So then I also have a piece of Night of Navy cardstock. So let's cut this for our card base. Like I said, my desk is kind of a crazy mess because I'm really in the middle of my December daily album, which I had my Cricut out and I was die cutting and like there's all the things. Okay, so we're going to cut this at 4 1/4 so that we can fold it. Okay, we're still going to need this. Let's do all of our cutting first. So I'm wondering, okay, so let's do this. So let's do this piece here. This glimmer piece. Let's do at 4 inches. By 5. 1/4. And then let's do this one that's kind of crazy. Let's do this one at 5 inches by 3 3/4. So we're just gonna layer. So let me tell you these measurements. So this is 4 inches by 5 1/4 because it's gonna go on the front of the card. Okay, so 4 inches by 5 1/4. Then this one is 3 3/4 by 5 inches because it's gonna go like that. So there's just a little bit of glitter around the edges. Okay. I almost feel like I could do the stripes. I almost feel like okay, so how thick is this? Let's do this at 2 inches by 4 1/4. This was not my plan at all. I'm totally going off the rails from what my plan was. So let me cut these and then I will tell you the measurements. If you're like, wait a minute, slow down, what's happening? Because I don't even know if it's going to work. And then when I write a blog post later tomorrow, whenever I get the blog post up, yeah, I think I like that. I'll also have the measurements. Okay, so now let's grab our cardstock. I'm not really sure how this is gonna go. So we have our Night of Navy cardstock. This is just an A2 size card, right? So we had 2 pieces there. And then let's take this and do an inside piece. 4 inches. 5 1/4. Okay, so this would even be pretty in here like this with this design. I kind of like that, but I mean, I know it's not very Christmassy. I think I'm going to put it in here like this, and then we're going to try to make this design here. We're going to give it some a Christmas flair. Okay, so we're going to put this in here like so. Now, when you write your message,
I found this on the web.
Oh gosh, Siri's freaking out. Hold on. No, Siri. We don't need you right now. Good grief, that scared me. Okay. I don't need to know what Siri found on the web. I'm good. Okay. All right. So you would write with a white gel pen or a silver gel pen. If we're gonna get real crazy with this, the inside. You could just put a white piece in there if you wanted. Okay, so we're gonna have this like this, and then this piece. This is a lot of layers. I don't know what I'm thinking. When I sat down here, I just had a different idea than what I had seen. Okay, well, it might be a little crooked, but it's not coming up, so that is how it's gonna go. I might have to add some ribbon to that now. Okay, so then let's add this piece. And because that's on glitter, I'm using Stampin' Seal, and you can see I'm really adding the adhesive. I'm not gonna be shy adding this adhesive to this piece because this is glitter. Okay. My camera is freaking out with the glitter. It doesn't know what to focus on. So I apologize for the in and out blurriness. Okay. And then I'm just going to use my bone folder to just really make sure that adhesive is. Okay. And then this piece is going to get popped up. Okay. And then this piece is going to go here. Maybe not, because now I don't know how I'm feeling about it. Now I'm not feeling like it's very Christmassy. So then my scene was going to go right there. So now I'm feeling like I need this piece to be slimmer. So that was 2 inches. Let's take it down a notch to, like, let's take a 1/4 inch off. And I think I'm going to switch the sentiment the image. Same stamp set, but we're going to use a different image from it. Okay, so we have that piece. And then I need a striped piece. And what if we do it this way? So that was there. So let's do it here. And then let's do 4 1/4. Okay. So I definitely think I like this one better. So let's try to get this on here straight now. Okay. Let's attempt. Yeah, that's way better. I still think it went on crooked, but yeah, I think that's way better. Okay. So this piece I can go ahead and attach because there's nothing else that I need to do with it. So we're just going to attach some foam to it. My hands are freezing. It is cold down here this morning. I have the heater on, but I was sitting with it at my desk editing this morning under a blanket, and then I came over here and it's cold. Okay, so this piece can go on our card. Okay. Oh, even this piece is on crooked. It's a little crooked. Okay. Because I have to lean so far forward to... My things often go on crooked because I'm leaning forward to keep it in. Like, even this is a little crooked. Okay, so then this is going to go on... Is it really badly crooked? Oh, yeah, it kind of is. Well, it's on there now. There's not anything I can do about it. Okay, so next, this is going to go on here. And go flat. Oh, almost dropped it. So blurry. I feel like, I'm sorry if this video is really blurry. Do not understand the situation. Oh, that's too high. That's too high. What am I doing? Okay, let me just get this in front of me so that I can get the placement correct. Okay. So, oh, yeah. Okay, so now for the stamped image. So originally I was going to use this one, which I don't think that I can now. I think that this circle is, yeah. So see this, the circle is, this doesn't cover the whole circle, and I want the whole circle covered. So I think I'm going to use this. This one here. Huh. Okay. Okay, and we're going to use a stamp positioning tool because I might have to stamp it more than once. Okay. I'm going to put a tiny bit of adhesive on the back of this. This is the last time I used my Stamparatus. I used this stamp set. Okay. Okay, let's see how this goes. We're going to use Night of Navy. think my Night of Navy needs to be re-inked. I feel like recently all of my ink pads are needing to be re-inked. It's like I haven't re-inked them in 1,000 years, and they're all ready for... In fact, there was one color I hadn't even bought a re-inker for, which I was like, oh wow, I've had this color forever, and I guess I've never had to re-ink it. So I just ordered a re-inker recently for one of mine. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, that's better. It might be a little much. Okay, let's see how this does. I'm just going to use my sleeve. Okay. Oh, I'm scared, but this is sometimes the fun part. Oh my word. Okay, so it covered the whole circle. Okay, so I'm really happy with that, but it obviously needs to be stamped again. I'm wondering, well, let's just stamp it again. Let's add more ink and see if it fills in. I'm wondering if I should have seasoned that stamp first. The red rubber ones usually are totally fine to stamp right out of the gate. Here, right out of the package. You can see I don't even have the sticker on this one. Wow. How pretty is that? Okay, so I can see the ink is still wet. And I do not want to take any chances on smearing that because of the detail of it. And also, I don't want that to rip because I have that adhesive on the back. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our heat tool. We're going to use it on the first setting. We're going to make sure all this ink is dry. And then that's also going to heat up the adhesive behind it and allow that to come off. See that? It like melted the adhesive and that came off really, really easy. Okay, so let's close our ink pad so I don't put my whole hand in it. Let's bring our card back over. Okay. I'm not positive that it's my most favorite. I might want to do this design with something a little bit different. This blue is obviously a lot lighter than this blue. So I'm not really sure how I feel about it. And I've already attached everything, so I really love this image, but I'm not sure that I really love the background, how I did it. So I'm wondering, before we attach that, let's just see if there's something different we could do. And my initial thought is whoops, I think I cut that wrong. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, what about this with no, I have a whole different idea. With this. With this. Okay, so I like that better, but it still needs a little something. And I'm thinking, I have this ribbon. This is like the metallic. I don't know what it was called. It was actually in Halloween stuff, but it's this really pretty silver. Okay. We're gonna do this. I think I like it better. Okay, let me get this right in front of me so that I don't make it crooked again. So I promise I'm still here. Okay, so we have that. And we have this easy to put on here. Oh, cut this piece a little big, so that's okay. So then let's open this up. Okay. And then on the back inside, we're gonna make it flat. So in here, we're gonna make this part flat, and it'll be a really great place to put a gift card if you wanted. But then on the outside here, we're gonna smush it up so it's not as thick. I need more ribbon on this side. And I will try to find the person I saw the card from, and I'll link them. I'm doing it really completely different now than they did it, but I just want to make sure I give credit to where I saw where the idea sparked from. Okay. All right. And then we'll fluff all of that when we get the sentiment on here. So we're going to need to make this smaller, I can already tell. And then it will, you know, move if we need it to move. Okay. So now we can put this on here, and then we'll add our sentiment, which I'm not positive about this. I don't know. I'm not, it really was not the original, my original thought. I really wanted that glitter paper, but I think this looks better than where it was going. It just wasn't working with the glitter. And I love that image. Okay, so I want this circle. I don't want it to sag. So I'm just piecing together a few pieces of foam. Yeah, that's gonna work. Okay, this piece came out beautiful. Okay, so now let's put this right here, and then now we can trim. I would normally be using my ribbon scissors, but this stuff is fine. It's gonna cut okay. Okay. Well, and now you can't move it because I put this down on there. Okay. So now I'm thinking, where's that piece I was going to use for the sentiment? I had a die cut out here. That's okay. I'll just grab another one. I don't know where it went. Okay. I really just had it. Okay. All right, let's put these re-inkers back, and then let me grab another die cut. Okay, so originally I was going to use this. Here's what I'm thinking. We're gonna grab a Night of Navy blend. So this is, right, the Night of Navy dark. Oh, this is Dark Moonlight. Do I have a navy? Do we have a Night of Navy? Is this Night of Navy? Dark Night of Navy. Well, this looks darker than this. So let's try it. I need a piece of paper. I need white paper. Okay, well, that's okay. All right, so this says Dark Night of Navy. Okay, and this is Dark Misty Moonlight, which is retired. But I don't get rid of these until they dry out. Like, I'm not going to get rid of them just because it's a different color. They're like the same. Well, okay, I guess this one dries back lighter than this one. Okay, let's do Misty Moonlight. Okay. The stamped image is really pretty. So I'm just going to take the Misty Moonlight blend, and we're just going to, whoops, I'm trying not to bend it. I have found that I've started die cutting a bunch of things in white, which I've always done that, but then just coloring them with ink when I want a different color. Okay, so I layered quite a bit of ink on that. Okay, and then the other thing we're gonna do is, I think this is turning into a whole thing. I thought this was gonna be much simpler. So we'll clean this later. I think I need, nope, I don't need this. Okay. We're gonna heat emboss on top of this. So we're going to make sure this is really dry. Okay. Now we're gonna do, I don't know, well, Peace at Christmas will not fit. But this one will. Also, Silent Night would fit. Let's do that one. So I'm going to put that right in the middle. Using this is going to be much easier, I hope. All right. Now we're going to add Versamark. So I'm just adding that. Very gently pressing. I don't want to blow that sentiment out. This is probably a mistake to do this without anything. Yeah, I better get a tray. I did not intend for this card to be so involved. I was thinking I was doing a simple card. But I want it to be pretty. It's okay. Sometimes your ideas shift. Okay, I think there's enough on there. There's one tiny, tiny spot. I don't have a mini. I think Violet took my mini paintbrush. Either that or Andrew did. Okay, let's heat set this. And see what happens. There it goes. It is a bit hard to see. It's not as bright as I thought it would be. I don't want to put it right. I was originally going to put it right on the image itself, but I don't really want to do that because that image is so beautiful. So I'm going to take this. Make a teeny tiny strip. To pop this up with. And we'll put it like right, I don't know. I don't know. I like the different blue. I like that I used the Misty Moonlight and that it gives it this different blue. Okay, so I think I'm going to put it right here. And then I feel like it needs something nestled in here. So y'all know what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab my silver sequins. I think I have some pretty silver sequins. I have a bunch of gold. Okay. I feel like it needs a few. Like, it just needs something in this area to balance it. Whoops. There were two. And then a smaller one. Okay, I'm not terribly unhappy with the way this turned out. it's different than what I originally thought I was going to do, which is totally fine. And different for my style. Has a lot going on. But that is the card for today. So I may start shifting into non-Christmas cards over the next couple weeks. I don't know. We're getting pretty close to Christmas. Hopefully you're not still trying to make Christmas cards. But if you are, good luck. I know we're getting really close to getting them out. My Christmas cards always go out like the week of Christmas, but that's okay. All right, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed seeing this card. It took a turn. It certainly was not exactly what I was thinking at the beginning, but I really love the way it turned out. I loved stamping this on a circle. I think that is so pretty. On this one, I didn't do anything on the inside yet, but I probably will. So thank you guys so much. I hope that you have a wonderful Sunday. I will be back tomorrow for another Craftmas video. I thought I'd get an up-close shot here. And December daily walkthrough. I have a mid-month cleanup with some new product in my office coming later this week, and then some more crafty videos. So have a wonderful Sunday, everyone.